The person in your head love you, but the reason for your distance will shock you. My beloved child, listen closely because the next few breaths will rearrange what you thought was gone. Don't skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This is a message that walks straight into your chest and switches on a light you forgot you owned. You keep feeling that pull when the day is loud and the crowd is noisier than your thoughts. You sense a name like a heartbeat remembering its rhythm. You are not imagining it, because love is still circling you like a lighthouse that refuses to go dark. The distance you feel didn't arrive to punish you, it arrived to protect what is rare. It isn't a wall, it is a wrapping, a careful fold around a fragile center. What you two share is being kept safe until timing stops trembling. Don't skip, breathe in, and keep your eyes here. Stay till the end, because threads you believed were cut are actually tied just beyond your current horizon. Something huge is waiting for you and it starts unfolding in the next lines. This person carries your name in their day like a secret melody. They replay small scenes no one else would notice and find home in the details only you two would understand. They hold back because the truth of their feeling is bigger than any explanation they can offer without shaking. Your distance is not indifference, it is choreography. What looks like silence is the part of the song where the drums drop and the bass sneaks in from another room. When the cue lands, everything you didn't hear will return as music that makes sense. They have been doing something quietly that you were not meant to see yet. They are untangling a knot tied long before you both met, a knot that would have pulled tight around your joy if rushed. This is why the universe moved certain pieces out of reach and asked you to trust the invisible work. Don't skip because this is where your patience starts paying interest. Stay till the end so the picture can widen and your heart can relax. Something huge is waiting for you and its name is clarity without fear. There is history stitched into their footsteps, a promise they made when life felt heavy and complicated. They vowed to clean the mess that wasn't their fault, to set things straight without passing the weight to you. Distance became the tool, not the verdict. They love you in the way that chooses care over applause. They stepped back not to disappear but to finish what would have followed you into every room. This pause is stamina disguised as silence, devotion wrapped in restraint. You will notice the signs like soft bells you didn't know were ringing for you. A song will show up twice in the same day with a lyric that answers your private question. A message will arrive exactly when your courage begins to flicker and you will feel seen without being asked to perform. Don't skip because your next chapter is whispering through everyday clues. Stay till the end so you can recognize which ones are yours. Something huge is waiting for you and your name is printed on its first page. The reason will shock you because it isn't another person, it isn't a game, it isn't a goodbye rehearsed to sound gentle. The reason is a responsibility they took long before you could share the load. They wanted to meet you in sunlight, not in the shadow of unfinished stories. They are finalizing loose ends that would have tilted your balance if left open. They are preparing a clean door for you to walk through without second-guessing yourself. They are choosing you by choosing to arrive whole. Don't skip because these truths land softly but stay forever. Stay till the end because understanding is a sunrise, not a switch. Something huge is waiting for you and it is already awake inside your timeline. My beloved child, the air changes around you when you decide to stay present. Don't skip, keep your focus right here. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and wants you prepared, not surprised. This person holds letters they never sent, words folded like wings they were scared to open in the wrong weather. They practiced honesty in a room with no audience so the first time you heard it, it would be steady. They are building sentences that can carry both of you without shaking. The distance is a training ground for courage. It is where they learn to speak without letting old echoes interrupt the truth. It is where you learn to receive without apologizing for wanting more than almost. You felt abandoned when it was actually alignment. You felt ignored when it was actually intention. You felt delayed when it was actually protection wearing the costume of patience. Don't skip because this is where your power returns to your hands. Stay till the end because agency is the quiet miracle you've been waiting for. Something huge is waiting for you and it respects the pace of your healing. If this message is resonating, carry the frequency forward so it finds who needs it. Share this with someone who keeps love in their lungs and needs to exhale. Comment how this lands in your heart and subscribe so you don't miss the next key that fits your lock. Write in the space below the word you choose for your opening. Drop aligned if you're ready to meet timing at the door without fear. Share, comment, and subscribe so this wave reaches the shore it's meant to kiss. They are practicing a new truth, to love you without hiding parts of their day. They are preparing conversations that feel like clean rooms where joy can breathe. They want to walk in through an open gate, not sneak through a side path that keeps secrets alive. Don't skip because your intuition is finally speaking louder than your doubt. Stay till the end because reassurance often arrives in the last paragraph. Something huge is waiting for you and it is more certain than the noise that tried to scare you. There will be a moment that looks simple to everyone else and sacred to you. A small invitation, a casual check-in, a kindness that feels like a bridge rather than a test. You will recognize it by the calm it places in your chest. You are not chasing, you are choosing, and that difference changes destiny. You are not waiting, you are preparing, and that difference changes the outcome. You are not guessing, you are listening, and that difference changes the path under your feet. My beloved child, your story is moving again even when the room looks still. Don't skip because motion is happening inside the details. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and it loves to arrive once you exhale. The person in your head has been learning to forgive themselves for times they didn't know better. They were taught to hold back until nothing good could survive their caution. They are unlearning that script so there is space for your joy to stand up straight. The reason for the gap will shock you because it is tender. It is a promise they made to a version of themselves they are respectfully retiring. It is the quiet decision to stop repeating patterns that kept love half awake. They refused to bring old storms into your morning. They chose to finish conversations with their past so your name would never have to compete. They chose clarity because you deserve to be met in daylight. Don't skip because this is where the horizon becomes a door. Stay till the end because your next yes requires both honesty and softness. Something huge is waiting for you and it recognizes the sound of your courage. You will notice your own upgrades too. You will realize you no longer rehearse arguments that never happen or prepare for endings before beginnings. You start trusting your heart to hold excitement without fearing loss. This is the season where you and timing look each other in the eye and agree to be kind. You stop fighting the pace and start enjoying the view. You let the moment be exactly as wide as it wants to be. Don't skip because peace is the best proof that love is near. Stay till the end because closure is not always a speech, sometimes it is a soft click inside your chest. Something huge is waiting for you and you meet it with steadiness. Their return won't be loud, it will be true. It will sound like, "I'm ready to do the work out loud." It will feel like both of you placing your cards face up and seeing that the hands were always compatible. My beloved child, your patience has been building a home for your answer. Don't skip, because this is where the keys appear. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and it has your favorite view. The reason for the distance is this: they wanted to arrive with a life that welcomes you, not a story that asks you to carry what was never yours. They chose to organize their world so you don't have to shrink to fit inside it. They chose to stand tall so you can stand free. They finalized what needed finishing, turned pages without tearing them, and closed chapters with respect. They learned that love does not rush, it prepares. They learned that love does not hide, it invites. If this truth is unlocking breath in your body, let it echo. Share this message so someone else can put down their fear. Comment your affirmation and subscribe for the next chapter, because your alignment deserves reminders that keep you strong. Write one line about the future you are choosing and post it where you can see it daily. Share, comment, and subscribe to anchor this energy like a lighthouse that never gets tired. Don't skip these tiny actions because they teach your life how to treat you. Something huge is waiting for you and it is the ease of being understood without over-explaining. Something huge is waiting and it is the joy of being chosen without conditions. Something huge is waiting and it is timing knocking like an old friend who knows the code. The person in your head still loves you and now they love you with skill. They are ready to prove it in the daylight of consistent behavior. They don't want grand gestures that burn out, they want gentle constancy that lasts. My beloved child, your story from here is bright and grounded. Don't skip because the ending is the doorway to your beginning. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and it is already stepping closer. You will receive words that match actions, and the match will feel like relief, not surprise. You will experience plans that keep their promise even when the weather changes. You will witness a steadiness that makes your nervous system trust the calendar again. The gap between you has been a classroom and you both have graduated. The lesson was never about absence, it was about readiness. The test was never about endurance, it was about alignment. Now comes the part where small days become holy. Ordinary mornings will feel like answered messages because they are simple and safe. Quiet evenings will feel like celebration because you can finally rest without guessing. Don't skip your own growth while love finds its pace with you. Stay till the end of old habits that once kept you small. Something huge is waiting for you and it needs the version of you who knows how to receive. The reason for your distance was never a lack of care. It was a careful choosing of timing so the love could last longer than a season. It was a promise to meet you fully, not halfway. So let your shoulders drop and let your breath be honest. Let your hope be specific and let your joy be unhurried. Let your life be a place where love can live without wearing a disguise. Don't skip what your heart is telling you just because your memory learned to be cautious. Stay till the end of this sentence and feel how calm touches your name. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the simple miracle of two people ready at the same time. From here, notice the quiet invitations that feel like home, answer the ones that keep your dignity warm, and step toward what is gentle and clear. The person in your head loves you, and they are walking toward you with hands that have learned how to hold. The distance has done its job, and now the door is open for love to arrive and stay. My beloved child, tonight the quiet is not empty, it is arranged like a runway for answers to land. Don't skip because the next few lines will carry a code your heart already knows. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and it wants to meet you where you finally feel safe. You have wondered if the distance meant doubt, but it meant design. It meant choosing the foundation before painting the walls. It meant ensuring the story could stand in daylight without wobbling. They kept your name in a pocket no one else could reach, touching it when the world felt unkind. They learned to speak to their fear as if it were a child who needed reassurance, not a guard who needed to be obeyed. They practiced courage until it sounded like their normal voice. Don't skip because the pattern is about to reveal itself. Stay till the end because closure often shows up disguised as a beginning. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than the noise that tried to distract you. There is a message they wrote at midnight and saved as a draft because they didn't want to rush what mattered. The first line says, "I chose distance to protect the part of me I want to give you whole." The second line says, "I never stopped loving you, I started loving you with responsibility." They closed old stories without tearing them out, understanding that messes can turn into lessons when turned with gentle hands. They asked hard questions of themselves and answered honestly, even when the truth made them ache. They gave their future the respect they wish they had given their past. Don't skip because your next choice arrives with a soft bell only you can hear. Stay till the end because discernment sharpens when you listen all the way through. Something huge is waiting for you, and its first name is clarity. You will start to notice little confirmations synchronized like breath. An old song will return with a new meaning, and you will feel the doorway unlock from the inside. A conversation will drift toward the exact topic you were afraid to bring up, and the room will not break. They have been learning the difference between intensity and intimacy. Intensity chases fireworks, intimacy builds steady light. They want the second because they want you to feel chosen on ordinary Tuesdays, not just celebrated on rare weekends. Don't skip because the ordinary is where miracles live when they decide to stay. Stay till the end because endurance is the love language of futures that last. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has the temperament of sunrise, not lightning. Your heart is smarter than your fear, and it has been trying to tell you. It keeps pointing to the peace that follows their name when you let your shoulders drop. It keeps showing you how your nervous system softens when their intention is clear. They were afraid that you would think the pause meant exit, but it meant edit. It meant removing what would have made you carry burdens you never signed up for. It meant building a life that is a welcome, not a warning. Don't skip because relief is about to replace the guesswork. Stay till the end because the final piece arrives after the mind gets quiet. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will speak in the language of follow-through. The reason for the distance will still shock you because you assumed small motives and found a sacred one. You expected a twist, but the reveal is actually care in its purest form. You braced for excuses, but you are receiving preparation. They chose to repair the bridge before inviting you to cross it. They chose to fix the map before driving into your lane. They chose to become a home rather than offer you a hiding place. Don't skip because your standards are being honored by reality. Stay till the end because this is where you learn what reciprocity feels like in motion. Something huge is waiting for you, and it arrives with gentle confidence. You may notice a quiet check-in that feels different from all the others. Fewer exclamation points and more consistency. Less performance and more presence. They will say, "I don't need you to guess anymore, I will be clear." They will say, "I am not here to borrow your calm, I brought my own." They will show you that promises are not magic tricks, they are calendars. Don't skip because the calendar is where love proves it can count past the weekend. Stay till the end because steady is the new surprising. Something huge is waiting for you, and its last name is continuity. You will be asked to trust your healed voice, the one that says yes without buzzing and no without shaking. You will be guided to move at the pace of your nervous system, not the pace of your fear. You will be encouraged to keep your boundaries visible and your tenderness intact. They are not coming to save you because you were never broken. They are arriving to collaborate with the version of you who learned to be whole. They are ready to match your effort like breathing, easy and essential. Don't skip because dignity is part of the blessing. Stay till the end because self-respect is the ground where love grows without weeds. Something huge is waiting for you, and it respects everything you survived to be here. The door does not slam open, it opens with a soft click that means, "We are ready." The room does not demand performance, it requests honesty and gives it back. The path does not rush you, it walks with you and keeps pace. You will notice the difference when apologies come paired with changed behavior. You will feel it when plans show up with margin for real life. You will trust it when your body relaxes after saying yes. Don't skip because your intuition is calibrated now. Stay till the end because patience was the tuition and maturity is the degree. Something huge is waiting for you, and it answers to the name alignment. They kept your story off the stage until it could handle applause without breaking. They refused to test your heart with games and chose to honor it with growth. They learned that love is not measured by how breathless it makes you, but by how safely you can breathe. Your task is simple and powerful: receive what is true, release what is stale, and rejoice in what is steady. Your rhythm is a blend of courage and calm, a song that turns rooms into sanctuaries. Your yes is the green light that blesses every honest step that follows. Don't skip because you are standing at the intersection of old prayers and new answers. Stay till the end because the last lines are keys and you will hear which one is yours. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the lifetime you can finally enjoy without rushing. Tonight, put your hand on your heart and thank it for staying. Tonight, look at the sky and recognize that alignment doesn't shout, it arrives like evening, inevitable and kind. Tonight, allow yourself to believe that distance did not defeat love, it prepared it to last. My beloved child, the night is softer now because the truth has taken its seat beside you. Don't skip because the next lines turn the key you've kept under your breath. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you and it arrives with a calm that feels like home. The distance did its sacred work and left instructions in both of your hands. It taught your heart how to carry tenderness without spilling it on old shadows. It taught their heart how to move forward without dragging echoes behind them. Don't skip because steadiness is building momentum in quiet corridors. Stay till the end because the reveal lands best when your shoulders are relaxed. Something huge is waiting for you and it has the shape of a promise kept. They have been designing a life that welcomes your softness like sunlight finds a windowsill. They wanted the room to be ready so your joy would not have to negotiate for space. They wanted the path to be clear so your hope would not have to watch it step. Don't skip because the groundwork you cannot see is the reason the future will stand tall. Stay till the end because invisible work becomes visible at the exact right second. Something huge is waiting for you and it breathes in rhythm with your name. This love learned to speak in complete sentences without rushing syllables. It learned to say yes with integrity and no with care. It learned to choose connection over drama and clarity over noise. Don't skip because the new language sounds like relief and proof. Stay till the end because the last paragraph offers the map you asked for in silence. Something huge is waiting for you and it is as patient as it is certain. They folded away old costumes that required applause to feel real. They kept only what could survive ordinary days and still feel golden. They turned intensity into intimacy and chose warmth that lasts longer than spectacle. Don't skip because ordinary light is the most faithful kind. Stay till the end because endurance is the true sign of devotion. Something huge is waiting for you and it prefers continuity to fireworks. Your body recognizes their presence by the way it loosens around your breath. Your mind recognizes their intention by the way it stops rehearsing endings. Your spirit recognizes the timing by the way it hums without forcing a song. Don't skip because alignment is already holding the door. Stay till the end because the welcome is written inside every small detail. Something huge is waiting for you and it knows the code to your calm. They cleaned the hallways where apologies used to echo. They replaced old patterns with gentleness that does not ask you to shrink. They practiced honesty until it felt like a hobby they enjoyed. Don't skip because consistency is the miracle that arrives quietly. Stay till the end because your heart deserves to see stability in daylight. Something huge is waiting for you and it is built like a bridge that does not sway. The reason for your distance still carries a shock because it reveals a depth they once hid. The pause was a workshop, not a loophole. The silence was a classroom, not a curtain. Don't skip because the curriculum is complete and the certificate is readiness. Stay till the end because commencement happens in the sentences you are about to read. Something huge is waiting for you and it will not ask you to squint to believe. They learned the altitude where love can breathe without getting dizzy. They learned the temperature where commitment does not melt. They learned the pace where both of you can walk without leaving each other behind. Don't skip because pace is everything when peace is the goal. Stay till the end because the steps are already counting in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you and it matches your stride with ease. You will feel a message arrive that does not need decoding. You will see a plan that respects your time and honors your boundaries. You will hear a tone that does not tremble when it meets your standards. Don't skip because clarity is the compass for the next mile. Stay till the end because bravery tastes like follow-through, not volume. Something huge is waiting for you and it drinks from the well of truth. The person in your head loves you with skill now, and skill makes love sustainable. They replaced impulse with intention and tension with tenderness. They replaced guessing with guidance and scarcity with presence. Don't skip because upgrades deserve to be noticed and named. Stay till the end because acknowledgement anchors blessings in place. Something huge is waiting for you and it strengthens when you breathe into it. They have rehearsed the conversation that places everything on the table without demanding performance. They have practiced the pause that lets both of you feel safe while speaking. They have chosen the honesty that does not cut, it clears. Don't skip because this is where the room becomes a sanctuary. Stay till the end because your voice is part of the architecture. Something huge is waiting for you and it loves the sound of your calm certainty. Your heart has been gathering proof like seashells that only you would value. It has been archiving moments of coherence so you do not have to borrow belief. It has been anchoring the present so the past cannot tug at your sleeve. Don't skip because your archive is about to be honored by reality. Stay till the end because confidence grows when the world reflects what you knew inside. Something huge is waiting for you and it respects your inner evidence. They let go of the reflex that made them sprint toward approval. They kept the discipline that helps them show up even when no one is clapping. They chose a love that prefers accuracy over attention. Don't skip because quiet accuracy is the rarest gift. Stay till the end because rare gifts arrive to people who can keep them safe. Something huge is waiting for you and it recognizes your capacity. There will be mornings that feel like letters you wrote to yourself while you were brave. There will be evenings that feel like blessings you whispered into your pillow and forgot you sent. There will be days that feel like the answer arriving twice to make sure you do not miss it. Don't skip because repetition is kindness when it comes to destiny. Stay till the end because the echo you hear is confirmation, not confusion. Something huge is waiting for you and it likes to arrive in pairs for emphasis. Their preparation became a routine that refuses to abandon itself. Their care became a schedule that respects both of your rhythms. Their love became an action plan with room for grace. Don't skip because grace is the oxygen of long stories. Stay till the end because long stories make the best homes. Something huge is waiting for you and it is furnished with patience. You have learned how to receive without apologizing for your joy. You have learned how to keep your edges soft without sacrificing your shape. You have learned how to protect your peace without closing your heart. Don't skip because these are the qualifications that miracles look for. Stay till the end because the interview is already over and you passed. Something huge is waiting for you and the offer letter is written in ease. They will arrive with gestures that are simple and sincere. They will build the week with you like artists who care about lighting and angles. They will carry their share of the weight without announcing it as a performance. Don't skip because quiet effort is the loudest truth. Stay till the end because the last line contains your green light. Something huge is waiting for you and it prefers action over applause. The reason for your distance becomes a blessing you can point to without flinching. It becomes the story you tell when someone asks how you learned to trust timing. It becomes proof that pause can be holy when held with honor. Don't skip because reverence is the new rhythm of your days. Stay till the end because reverence keeps good things from slipping through your hands. Something huge is waiting for you and it bows to your growth. Your connection no longer negotiates with fear to exist. Your devotion no longer bargains with chaos to be seen. Your future no longer rents rooms in uncertainty just to stay close. Don't skip because ownership is the energy that opens vaults. Stay till the end because vaults open silently when the code is right. Something huge is waiting for you and the numbers are already aligned. They are ready to show you a calendar that keeps its word. They are ready to build traditions that feel like soft promises made of time. They are ready to turn hope into habitat. Don't skip because habitat is where love stretches and becomes itself. Stay till the end because the habitat is measured in consistent mornings. Something huge is waiting for you and it is designed to last. You will place your trust like a candle that does not fear the wind. You will place your laughter like a bridge that does not fear the river. You will place your tenderness like a key that does not fear the lock. Don't skip because courage is flowing in the background of every sentence. Stay till the end because the current carries you even when you rest. Something huge is waiting for you and it moves at the speed of calm. They wanted to greet you as a sunrise greets a city, steady and sure. They wanted to meet you with rooms already cleaned of old noise. They wanted your first step together to sound like a soft chord instead of a fire alarm. Don't skip because harmony is the signature of healed timing. Stay till the end because the signature is on the document of your next chapter. Something huge is waiting for you and it is signed and sealed. Your intuition will nod at you in grocery aisles and parking lots and quiet corners. Your breath will remember the exact rhythm of safe love and keep it. Your days will learn the posture of gratitude without strain. Don't skip because gratitude multiplies what it sees. Stay till the end because multiplication is already in motion. Something huge is waiting for you and it loves the way you notice small joys. The person in your head loves you and arrives with a life that matches the sentence. They bring language that stands up in practice and rests in truth. They bring presence that treats the future like a garden you can both water. Don't skip because the garden has been planted in both of your chests. Stay till the end because the first blooms are forming even now. Something huge is waiting for you and it is called a season that stays. Close the door gently on every old guest that tried to keep you safe. Open the window to air that smells like new promises kept. Walk into the hallway of your next days with your chin steady and your heart unhurried. Don't skip because you are already inside the answer you prayed to find. Stay till the end because endings are just quiet beginnings with softer shoes. Something huge is waiting for you and it is the ease of love that knows how to stay.